Some of you guys are having some doubts regarding ACE, as in, is this a good certification? Is there any value in it? Will I be getting enough support financially if I do this certification? Stuff like that. So in this video, I'm going to address some of those queries that I received from a couple of you guys on my Instagram. So to start with, let me tell you one thing, that no certification is going to support you financially. Whether you do EREPS, whether you do REPS India, whether you do ACE, whether you do NASM, no certification is going to support you financially. It's not going to take care of your finance part. Yes, you may get a little extra money if you go to a gym with a proper certification like this. Maybe your basic pay will be like 2000 more or 3000 more. That's it. It's not going to take care of you financially. What's going to take care of you financially is how well you communicate with your clients, how good you are at making connections, your networks, then how good you are at marketing yourself, making yourself known out there, and of course lastly, how good you are continuously educating yourself, especially after the certification, right? So when you do that, when you increase your knowledge and stuff like that, and you do all of these things that I just mentioned, that's when you get taken care of financially. That's when your money starts coming in, because nobody's gonna give you money just because you have ACE certificate or NASM certificate or any certificate for that matter. They're not just gonna give you money like that. They're gonna think that how are you gonna benefit them, what are you bringing to the table. That's what is more important to them, right? Unless they feel that you can help them with their weight loss or muscle building or whatever it is that they're dealing with, why would they pay you money? Why would they hire you as their personal trainer? Even in a gym, right, you have to make business for the gym by getting more clients, by doing a good service, good job. That's where money comes in. So don't think that if I do ACE, all of a sudden I'll become a rich trainer. I've heard a lot of ACE certified trainers, they're earning a lot of money, so let me just do ACE. Don't do it with that concept, because I have seen trainers who don't hold any international certification, but still they're earning in lakhs. They're earning a lot of money. People who have done basic certifications, people who have done certifications that are not recognized worldwide and stuff like that, even they are making money. So making money is all about how it totally depends on you, man. So that's not gonna depend on which certification you do. Now that is one aspect of it. Now let's come to the second aspect of it, which is difficulty. How difficult is ACE? Do you think, can I manage ACE? Can I study and pass this? Will I be able to do this? What if I fail? So if you have these kind of doubts, these kind of questions, let's talk about that a little bit. Now difficulty, see, ACE, I will talk about ACE because that's what I have done, so I can tell you only about that. So ACE has a lot of theory, guys, lot of theory, lot of chapters are very lengthy. If you just check out my channel, you go through a couple of my study guide videos, you will know what the subject looks like, what the materials look like, right? You'll get a little bit of an idea about that. Also, now I'm preparing a PDF of all my notes. I'm putting it into a PDF format, so that you can also take a look at that, and you can understand like what are the subjects, what are the topics that generally gets covered in ACE. All you have to do is you have to message me privately on Instagram at athlete.sanju, SANJU. Anyways, so that's not important. What's really important is this: if you feel that you are not, whether you're doubtful whether you can manage ACE, whether you can handle ACE or not, if you feel like that, I also have one more video on this channel where I'm sharing you the link of a free fitness book, completely free. It's a fitness book from a website. I've shared it on my channel. I'll also put a link in the description of that video. You can check it out. You take a look, you go through that free fitness book, right? Go through the topics covered in that book and see how you feel. See if it is something that you can manage. See if it is something that you can tolerate, or you can study, or you're able to understand or not, because that will give you an idea whether you should do ACE or not. Because if you are finding it extremely difficult, if that free fitness book, that also you're finding very difficult, then maybe you're not ready at the moment for something like ACE. Maybe you should not invest so much money in something like that. Maybe you should work a little bit more on upgrading your knowledge a little bit, and at a later point maybe you can do it. That's one more solution that you can do. And if you think that you're able to manage and the topics are kind of okay, then let me tell you, ACE is going to be a little more tougher than that, and little more in depth than that book that you would see, that free fitness book. And like I said, one more option is, if you want to take a look at my PDF, if you take my PDF and all my notes, I have made notes, everything from the PT manual 5th edition book, right, from the subject ACE, and I use those notes to clear the exam, to do my revision and all of those things. So all these things will help you know whether ACE is right for you or not. ACE is a certification that you should be doing or not. That's the question, right? So yeah, so that's all about difficulty. There's a lot of topics on human anatomy, and a little bit in depth ACE goes on the science behind exercise physiology and stuff like that. So just check it out, just see if that is something that you would like to pursue, if you can manage or not. That's the second solution. Yeah. Third thing is, about whether you can go and work abroad with ACE certification and all that. See, now we know that ACE has been there since the 1980s, and it's a non-profit organization, right? And it is recognized worldwide. Wherever you go, when you say that you hold an ACE certification, people recognize you. They do understand that you are credible and that you have a proper certification in your hand. Now, due to some new rules, new changes that has been made, certain countries, they are asking for some certifications of their own, like reps 3. There's something called reps India, reps UAE, right? So these reps level 3, I'm not talking about EREPS, mind you, I'm talking about reps, register of exercise professionals. So that certification, in countries like Dubai, UAE, they are asking for that. Even if you have ACE, they are not accepting it. Especially high end, I'm talking about high end gyms, they are asking for reps 3 certification. So you can do that also. That is also international certification. A lot of countries are accepting that certification also. In India, of course, India also you can use it, and you can also use it in Australia, New Zealand, UK, UAE. There are a few countries that are approving this certification, that are accepting this certification. So you can do that also. If you have plans of working specifically in Dubai, then I would suggest you do that instead of ACE. So if you have that kind of like specific country kind of plan, then maybe you should think a lot about which certification should I do, which certification is perfect for me to get a job in that particular country. All that you should think. Otherwise, it doesn't matter whichever certification you do, as long as you are doing that continuing education, you're marketing yourself, you're doing all those things that I mentioned in the beginning of this video, you're good, you're covered, you will make a lot of money financially. That's for sure. And ACE, like I said, it is recognized worldwide. Wherever you go, you will be recognized. A lot of countries will accept ACE. But at the end of the day, it's not just about ACE, it's about you, right? People should always feel that what are you bringing to the table? Will you make business for them? That's what people is concerned about, right? And then there's this option of freelancing, where you go to people's house and train them. Even in that case, it doesn't matter whether you have ACE or NASM, because most customers, most clients don't even know what these things mean, or the credibility of these certifications for that matter. All they care about is, okay, is he certified? Is he credible? Can I trust this guy? Does he look genuine? Will I be safe in his hands? Will I get results? These are the things that are going on in their mind. So if you are doing freelancing also, any certification is gonna work for you as long as you are doing your homework, right? You are doing all these things which I mentioned. And even in that scenario, ACE is a very good certificate, because a lot of people may not know about reps 3 or other certifications, but ACE is a little bit popular, especially in our country, India, because it's been there since a very long time, since 1980s, right? So that's the reason a few people may at least know that certification. So that way also it may help you. So that's all there is about certifications, guys. At the end of the day, it is just a piece of paper, trust me. Yes, it is gonna give you some foundational knowledge, it's gonna help you a little bit, it will improve your confidence, it will give you credibility and all that, but at the end of the day, it's just a certification, guys. Everybody who has done ACE or who holds any kind of that certification will tell you this, that yes, the certification did help me a lot, but what really helped me is the practical experience that I had. After training a lot of people, the challenges that I faced, and then the continuing education that I did to counterbalance that challenge, right? Every time you face a challenge, you have to improve your skills, you have to learn something about that, how to cope up with that and stuff like that. That is what has helped most people than any kind of certification. So yeah, if you're still contemplating, still thinking, let me tell you that don't just sit there and think, because that is only going to make you more and more confused, make you more and more anxious, right? Instead, just choose one certification and go for it. And if you're not feeling that courage to do that, the first two options that I told you, you can go for that, you can try that, and then make a decision, make an informed decision. That's it. That's all there is about this, guys. Don't get too confused, don't think too much, okay? This is all there is about certifications. All right, thank you guys. I hope you found this video helpful. You can reach out to me on Instagram at athlete.sanju, SANJU, or you can comment your queries below. All right, take care, bye bye.